Lenders, borrowers, loaners, good morning, happy Friday. It's me, your boy, Swolair.btc. Also can follow me on Twitter at Swolair1, as well as the Eyes on Loan Twitter, at Eyes on Loan. Thanks again for dropping in. Got a quick one for you. Just kind of wanted to wrap up the week with some new updates on Proton Loan. So I think we've been out for a week now, literally a week, and the platform is doing incredibly well. So I had marked down at some point that we were going over 10 million total value locked. Well, as of this Friday, we are at 11.6 million total value locked. And I watched this last night, and we went up a cool million in just the last 12 hours. Also, the price of loan is doing very, very well right now. If you go look at the charts on Live Coin Watch, you'll see a nice bull flag painted there. I think somebody bought maybe 40 million loan coins at once yesterday and just sent the price up by a tenth or whatever that is. I think it was 0.0003 and now it's 0.0004 cents. So the price of loan went up. And don't mind me, but I've got my notes here on Notepad. There was a guy who talked to me about getting into yield farming with the loan. I haven't checked in on him. I hope he's doing well. He was the one who kind of motivated me to borrow to increase the size of a yield farm. And let's take a look at that yield farm. If you guys remember from my last video, I showed you an example of how to make money through yield farming and loan. If you go over to the portfolio, you'll see that I borrowed about $12 worth, and I'm sitting at 40%, which is pretty low in my opinion. I'd like to see, personally, I think your loan health should be way higher. Like anywhere from 200% plus should give you a nice soft padding in case of a market fall. But yeah, 40%, pretty much at risk of liquidation here, but not a big deal. If you go to Proton Swap, if you remember, we put some money. We put some USDC and we put some XPR, and we've generated in a few days about 5.6 XPR, which is not a lot, but it is something, right? So what I can actually do is I can take that 5.6 XPR, I can harvest it, and I can pay it back because that's what we borrowed. We borrowed XPR, so I can pay against this debt. The loan health would increase, the borrows would decrease. And the rewards would go up. I would start collecting even more loan coins from that. And speaking of loan coins, that's the other thing I could do. I could harvest this 5.6 XPR, and then I could also harvest this 65 loan tokens and pair them up to start a loan XPR yield farm, which I haven't done. But that's not all. If I wanted to, I could actually just take the 5.6 XPR and swap it into Bitcoin or swap it into Ethereum, which would be very, very few. It would be like 0.0000 something. But I could could buy it and then deposit it here into loan. I would earn interest on it, which is something that I think other lending platforms don't do. When you deposit collateral, you don't earn interest on it. Like I believe Celsius is set up that way. Not with Proton Loan. You will continue to earn interest on your deposits and your lends. But yeah, I could buy Bitcoin with the XPR instead and start stacking up Bitcoin, which will increase the loan health as I deposit it in here for collateral purposes. Of the things that we can do, I kind of want to increase the rate of passive gains on this particular account that we're using as an example for this channel. So let's go here. Let me pull out my phone real quick and try to be super efficient about this. Get the WebAuth wallet ready. Let's go ahead and claim these rewards. Authorize that. Let's go to Proton Swap and harvest these rewards. Authorize that. And now let's go into our pools. We should have some XPR. We do. And we should have some loan. Where is that loan? Right there. And let's see, if we take 65 loan, we can add 2 XPR. If we take 7 XPR, that's not enough. So we gotta go with the loan. And it's not much, but we're gonna go ahead and add the liquidity. And whoop, we're not going there, we're going to the farms. Go here, update that stake, raise that rate, because we are now staking that. And you will soon see that a second yield farm has now begun, just like the first one. And we will start racking up loan tokens here as well as in Proton Loan. I gotta say, I've been using this platform for a week now, and the the APY that you earn on borrowing is one of the most attractive things I've seen. You're actually being paid to borrow over time, as long as the price of loan remains good. The loan tokens that you're making every day from borrowing money off of this platform is actually offsetting and giving you a profit over the interest that you have to pay. So it's actually really cool. And let me just make sure I don't have anything else that I wanted to say. We talked about the big loan bull flag. We're at 11.6 million TLV. Oh yeah, we got new tooltips. I don't know if y'all noticed, but in the platform itself, it says APY here now. I think it used to say you pay or you earn. It now says APY on everything. APY stands for annual percentage yield, how much you're going to yield in a single year. I don't know what it looks like when it goes into the negative, and to be fair, since this UI change, I haven't seen any of these go into the negative. Like last week, USDC was a thing that you were having to pay out of pocket for if you were borrowing. This week, it seems to be something that's in the green. I don't know, maybe it will say APR, annual percentage rate, if you're in the red, and maybe it will be colored red. I don't know. But I believe also as well, it used to say rewards where it says loan now, so it's a little more specific. I think when we all saw that, we didn't exactly know what that was. So now it's a little more specific. But yeah, we generated we were able to create a brand new yield farm with the gains we made from the first yield farm we started. And I have to say, I'm going to be super excited when we get more. Like we just have XPR and loan and USDC XPR pairs. Can you imagine if we get like a BTC XPR pair or a BTC loan pair? That's going to be exciting. I probably will yield farm with that as well. But it's also being used as collateral, so maybe not. And I think that's it. Oh, I will say, there has been a strong incentive from the beginning to deposit Dogecoin. If at any point you FOMO'd in or you bought Dogecoin and you are sitting on a bag, I would actually recommend you move it here. The APY rate on depositing Dogecoin has been really good this whole time. I don't know if people know, but Marshall Hayner, our CEO of Metallicus, was very instrumental as a big part of the Dogecoin community back in the day. So Proton's got kind of a soft spot in its heart for Doge. And you can get a good rate. I can't wait to see more assets. I've got a lot of little stupid bags sitting on Celsius, but if they can get moved over here, I'm going to get a lot more collateral deposited, and I'm going to take out even more for my yield farming. So super excited to see new assets coming at some point. But that's it. That's basically my update. Proton, I think last I looked, was around a little over a penny. We talked about the price alone, but yeah, like overall, good day. And overall, I really think the platform is doing well. They haven't even begun to really market it. They haven't added the rest of the assets that are available in Proton Swap. There's just so much more coming. And our TVL is just going up and up and up. So if we were to pull up DeFi Llama, I'm sure we'd have gone up a good 50 ranks just from this. But anyway, that's going to do it. It was great to see you guys. Hope you have a great week. Remember to subscribe, follow me on Twitter and here on YouTube if you can, and I will check in with you guys maybe next week. Have a great day.